Hi everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel.
If you're new.
Or if you're a Ben. Or if you're an alien. Oh, I've got to lose some weight. Or if you're a wolf. Or if you're a pitty little wolf.
Or if you're spoiled.
Like a pitty little wolf. Oh goodness, my hair's laying funny. What there is of it. So, welcome to our channel. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, we do hope so. Yes, we do hope so very much.
Because if you're not, we'll find you.
We hope you're having a goodly day with lots of goodly fun. My dog is a big baby. He's a great big baby. His ears are cold. Goodness. His ears are frozen, Chris.
Yep.
Get him some ear muffs.
I wouldn't know where to get it.
You need some ear mufflers. His little ears is cold as ice. Yeah, I don't have anything to do today but talk about my dog's ears, so here I am. But no, we just got back from town. I didn't want to go anywhere today because, to be perfectly honest, I don't feel good. But then I found out I had to go to the pharmacy. So we went over and picked up some food to take to Bonnie and went to the pharmacies, 2 of them. Ben, are you getting that lasagna ready to go in the oven?
I'll get it on the pan in just a moment.
Okay. And I picked up a frozen lasagna for dinner because I am not cooking. I feel like death warmed over. I told Mom, okay, it started the night before last. I just didn't feel right. I just did not feel good. So I went to bed early, and then yesterday I felt so bad that I didn't even go anywhere. I just stayed home. Oh, excuse me. I know that's rude, but that itched. I just stayed home and stayed wrapped up in bed and just felt really tired and not right, you know? And then today, when I woke up, great big glands and the sorest throat. My throat is still sore, and I took pills. My throat's sore, and now my ears itch deep inside, which is never a good sign.
Do they asteroid as well?
And I'm tired and headachy, and I think I'm coming down with something, and I hope it's not COVID.
Tell what you did at the pharmacy today. You know, what you used to get your stuff done.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, over at CVS. Tell them what's open there again.
Oh, yeah, the drive-thru's finally open on our CVS, so we went through the drive-thru today. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Got some Happy Mail today, didn't I?
Why don't you fill them in on it?
Prada candy and Prada Candy Night. So, it smells good. It is sweet. It does smell sweet. Do you mind not eating my candy? Do you mind?
So Mom is now officially a devil.
Yeah, Ben says I'm the devil because the devil wears Prada. I never thought I would ever own anything from Prada. So, okay, that's kind of cool. That gives me YSL, Dior, Chanel, and Prada. I'm feeling like quite the sophisticate. Quite the fashion maven. True, it's not clothes, but I already had some Chanel because the best blush I've ever had, and now I love it. I don't want any other brand. The best blush in the world is by Chanel, and it's worth the money. It is worth the money.
Oh, that's funny.
No, it isn't. It's blush.
I'm saying something funny about what I'm reading.
Oh, well, quit reading it and tell. Oh, there went a gnome.
Poor buddy.
We dropped a gnome. Tell us about work today.
It was fine. We did not do a van because it was too snowy and cold. But it was fine. We got done early, too.
Hey, Mom, should I start my shimps?
Go for it. But take care of the lasagna. Leave the bread out and it can just thaw and go in the oven thawed, okay?
I know.
Chris,
What?
tell about your payday.
I got $75.
On his first paycheck.
Yep. And I spent it on a bunch of stuff, didn't I, Mom?
Yes, you did.
He had $75.
Do you want to bring the
buddy.
one thing
He
over
spent
here
it
and
all.
show it off?
Maybe next video. I got it stored right now. I
Tell
won't
them
tell 'em what it is.
tell
I
'em
got a
what it
phaser from Star Trek Universe.
a phaser. My
Leave it to
tracking.
Jesse for to get something
It's just my
that will
tracking.
Definitely not further his. Let's just say anything.
It's cool. Phasers are cool.
They are, Ben.
They're tryhards. They're has-beens. No.
Ben is clearly not a Trekkie. Here's the back of my beautiful dog's beautiful head.
He's looking at his quest, by the way.
He's trying to figure out how to get your lasagna when it's ready.
Now he looked at the camera off-sided.
Yeah. He hears his grandma coming.
Yeah.
He loves his grandma.
He loves Quest more, though.
Did you have him covered up while we were gone?
Nope.
Grandma. Grandma's in trouble.
I was asleep, period.
Some of that might be mine. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I know none of yours is in the Kroger bag, but I don't know if any of mine is in CVS. Oh, the prescriptions are such a mess right now.
Yep.
I said the prescriptions are such a mess right now.
This is precisely what happens, by the way, when people try to flip pharmacies. They get into such a mess.
It is such a mess.
It's always such a pain to make.
I went to pick up my prescriptions at the Kroger.
Yeah.
They only had 3 of them ready, and one was too soon, so they wanted me to pay for it. And I said, well, if it's too soon, you don't fill it.
Yeah.
They hurt my brain.
Uh-huh.
You,
Said they hurt my brain sometimes. But let me need something and be willing to pay for it to get it because I'm completely out of it,
Yeah.
and they won't give it to me early.
Look at that. Hey,
There we go.
It's no rhyme or reason.
this is yours.
That's all mine.
Look at that.
Grandma gonna beat you. He don't look real worried.
No.
Pass me that, Ben.
These are your mine.
What, are your batteries dead?
No, I just shut them off and just didn't
From
get
one
around to putting them up.
pharmacy.
Hey,
Both pharmacies are in there?
Yeah, I put the cover one in the fridge.
Yeah, he did. Anyway, my prescriptions.
yep.
And they still haven't got my injectable, right?
I don't think they did.
No, they didn't. She said they didn't. I told her, call my doctor. Said, call the doctor and tell them what's going on. Because I have nothing to do with any of this.
yeah.
I have no control over any of it. All I can do is say, please refill
I
it.
was supposed to have that.
And for some reason, that isn't happening. Which is weird because the doctor's office got a pre-authorization for me to go ahead and have it.
Yeah,
So why they won't tell the pharmacy it's okay is beyond me.
yeah,
Grandma just flung them on the floor.
yeah.
Or but
She just flung them on the floor.
She just flinged them. Bring me a banana again.
One moment.
They look nice and green.
Yeah. Look, let's do that.
Oh, by the way, snow stopping at 7:10. It says.
Boy, we drove through a snowstorm. All right, I'm here to tell you, it didn't last very long, but it snowed so hard
Yeah.
you could hardly see the car right in front of you on 23. Benny, make sure you add a bag of cheese to that lasagna.
Alrighty.
Mom,
Well,
it was so
got it.
bad you couldn't see the car in front of you hardly.
Wow.
I mean, it came down almost white out.
Oh,
It only lasted for a few minutes, but
oh.
dude,
yeah.
it's like it's Mom's birthday just about. For St. Patrick's Day, we're getting an iceberg.
You know what?
What, buddy?
A part of me was kind of hoping it would white out while we were close enough to drive to, so we could actually have a repeat of that.
One time we were going down the road. I forget the name of that road, but
It was the road over by the Band-Aid factory.
yeah, I know, but I can't remember the name of it. Was that's
This whole bag,
Liberty?
right?
Yeah, that whole bag. It was Liberty. We were going down Liberty, and it was a whiteout, and I mean, it was a whiteout. You couldn't barely see to the end of your car, much less anything else on the road. You couldn't tell if you were on the road. And so we were right there when it hit. So we just pulled off and pulled into the drive-thru. And before the girl could get the doors down, all the signs and everything got blown over. And there was snow, like knee-high up against all the displays and stuff. It was a mess. And all that happened in the space of like 3 minutes. I mean, it was just like somebody flipped a switch.
Yeah.
It was a mess. And Ben was happy because what did you get?
I got a monster that day.
He got a monster while we were waiting. But
Yeah.
that poor little girl, she's in there trying to work. She's about 5 foot nothing. You know, maybe 95 pounds if you counted in her shoes. And little tiny little girl. And her ponytails weighed as much as she did. And she's like trying to get to that back door and put it down. And her clothes, like here's her body and here's her clothes. like Superman's cape or something.
Ready for me to put the lasagna in?
Sure.
All right.
And-
It's 35 minutes without the lid.
Okay, set it for 35 minutes. And then she finally got down there and she put it back. And I know she had to be frozen to death because she just had on like a pair of jeans and a long sleeve top. She didn't even have a jacket on.
Mm.
Oh, I'll never forget that. I thought she's going to catch her death, you know. Little bitty, tiny little skinny thing.
Yeah.
You know, those girls always look so delicate and they're tougher than nails.
Yeah.
Kind of have to be to work that position.
She probably had more muscle in one little finger than I have in my whole body.
Timer started.
You know, Nanny, for being delicate, was tough as nails. She's-
very strong.
She survived stuff that she should not have survived.
Yeah.
That's my grandmother who raised me. It's
The
Mom's mom.
pregnancy that she lost,
Mm-hmm. How old were you when that happened?
about 6-7 months.
I was trying to figure that out the other night and I couldn't remember.
I was a baby.
It was too soon is what the problem
Oh, yeah.
was. Yeah. But anyway, she was tough and she lived a pretty long time with what she had to go through.
Yeah.
Didn't she have whooping cough when she was an infant?
Yeah.
Like a tiny infant. That right there is the first thing that should have probably killed her and didn't. What smells good?
What do you? When did you start smelling it?
Christopher,
I don't know.
are you eating?
No, he isn't.
It's not smelling good because it's shrimp, I think.
No, I'm not smelling the shrimp.
I'm smelling the shrimp smell.
It's Grandma's banana. Grandma's banana smells good.
Oh. It says does not.
Wolfie says yuck. Wolfie doesn't care for bananas. I know
The
dogs
only
are
thing
supposed to
I
like
eat
them.
that he won't.
You're a good boy, Wolf.
I'm surprised he doesn't like them because he likes so many weird things.
He eats peaches, canned peaches.
He loves canned peaches, Brussels sprouts. But I can understand why he likes Brussels sprouts because he's a dog and they smell like ass.
They smell like gas. Quality YouTube comment warning.
Thank you. Sorry about that, YouTube.
You're not.
I know. I turned around to the camera and said, no, I'm not. I'm not. Hi, baby. You want to come back up here some more? Mommy make all kinds of room for a baby.
He says you're filming. I don't want to come up there.
That's what he says, all right. Says, turn that camera off and we'll talk.
Yeah. I know that pupper says.
You know what we should have got while we were at the pharmacy, Ben?
What?
COVID tests. We'll have to pick some up tomorrow. I think we only have one more day. for the insurance to cover them. And I am genuinely getting sick. Might go get my nails done Thursday. Maybe I'll be better by then. This could be a little. You shut up. You allow me to have my fantasy and just don't even look at me
You
like
are
that.
entitled only to my opinion.
I'm telling you now, I could feel better tomorrow. I keep thinking my throat's just sore because my sinuses are messed up.
Yeah.
And it's just draining and
I'm sore because I coughed all night long.
I know. I was even coughing last night. Not allowed to be sick.
Yep.
I insist. I'm not sick.
Wolfie insists too. He says mom's not allowed to be sick.
That's what he says. All right, all right. He says, that's my mommy, and I say she's not allowed to be sick.
Yep.
I could so go in there and lay back down, dude. I am going to go in my room in a little bit, but I'm not going to lay back down. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. My ankle hurts. So I'm going to prop up my ankle.
You're a good
Do you
boy.
see him almost get up and get in my lap?
Uh-uh.
He caught himself. He started to. And then he went, oh, no, wait, she's filming. You can see it on his face. He's a funny one, that wolf.
Yes.
Oh, the tree's down. It's missing. And,
Hiding in the
what?
closet.
Closet in in Ben's bedroom. But where the tree was is a sea of stuffed animals. I thought Mom was going to thin them out a little bit.
You
Mom,
have to find him somewhere else before I can do it.
Mom, I thought you said you were going to thin them out a little bit. She lies.
What
She
else?
just lied.
No.
Well, my hair is sticking up in 75 different directions. I had that hat on.
Yeah.
That did not help.
Kept your
It's
head
cold.
warm, though.
What?
Kept your head warm.
That's why I did it. Oh. So what's coming up this week, Chris?
Let me check in this
Pretty
app.
puppy.
There is
Bless you.
Cutting Edge,
I don't know what that is.
a dance center,
Mm-hmm.
and St. Patrick's Day party.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry you can't go to the dance.
Yep.
Is your girlfriend going?
Nope. I decided not to go because she wasn't going. Wouldn't be fair if I went and she didn't get to go because she was too tired, you know.
I just don't like to drive at night.
Yep.
It's one thing to come home from the Kroger's. I've made that trip a billion times, and I still shouldn't do that. But that's one thing. At least I know the roads real well. I know what I'm doing. But to come home from someplace I've never been before after dark with my cataracts is pushing my luck.
Yep. And it's at the Dublin Rec Center. Is where it is, and it's from 6 to 8:30. But yeah, that is after night, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why she didn't do it.
You know what
I
else?
didn't do it because I didn't want to go. And
You know what else
Without
Mom
my
feels
girlfriend not
comfortable
going
with
right
coming
or what?
home from, even though she technically shouldn't be doing it after dark?
Where?
Shoots.
Not.
Yeah.
I will say this spring ahead's working out real well. It's 7:05 and it looks like 6:05 to me. I can't quite get used to it. And that's funny because I haven't been well, so I've been sleeping funny. And you would think that would have made me
Mm-hmm.
sync up with it a little bit better.
Hey, Mom.
What?
To those of you who happen to come from places that don't observe daylight savings is some weird stuff that's been concocted by big business in order to basically mess with everybody's clocks just to drag out the daylight by one more hour.
It's from farmers.
And golfers.
And who?
Golfers.
Actually, it was started by farmers
Mm.
back when farming was the backbone of America.
Back when people actually respected
One of the
them.
few things I remember learning in school was about that.
Back when people actually respected farmers back then. They still do pretty dang good jobs, but nowadays, geez, I sound old. Nowadays, you can't get any respect if that's what you do. That's actually a sin and a shame, if you ask me. Especially since without farmers, you wouldn't have gestating mammal liquid.
I'm going to start singing Rain on the Scarecrow, but I'm afraid I'll get a copyright strike.
Oh, you'll get that faster to.
Come on, baby.
They employ Leonard the lawyer, Mom. I wouldn't do it if I were you.
So that's it for what's coming up this week for you?
Yep, is the party and Cutting Edge Dance Center.
Okay. Does it look like a very big bunch of your friends is going to the party? Or to the dance, I mean?
Not all of them. There are a couple that are sitting out, but only a couple. My girlfriend being one, and a couple others.
The start of COVID, when we first went into lockdown, that was the first thing I knew of that was canceled because of it, was their St. Patrick's Day dance.
I'll be back shortly. I think you left something in my end.
And here we are again. It's been a long, 3 years?
Yep.
It's a long trip.
Sure doesn't seem that long, though.
Has been.
Time flies when you're having fun.
So you leave it in the car, Ben?
Yep, I have something in the car.
I saw the other day, well, it wasn't the other day, but I saw where Mike died. You know, our cousin.
Oh,
And then Johnny's death thing just came up last week.
yeah.
And, you know, Doyle
From a
just,
year ago.
yeah, and then Doyle just 2 years ago. And then Doyle's anniversary from 1 year ago. And it was like, that's a lot of people to die of COVID.
Yeah.
And I still have friends, and I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are, that refuse and will lie to you about why they're not immunized and won't get immunized.
Won't get one.
Immunized for COVID.
Oh,
And will sit there and lie about it. That's the part that kills me. If you're scared of the shot, just say you're scared of the shot, you know? Don't make up big stupid stories that nobody's going to buy.
Don't bullshit us who bullshit people for a living.
In other words, don't bullshit the bullshitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
More
Anyway,
quality YouTube comment, guys.
I'm telling you. Anyway,
You just have to put up with it.
I don't know what I got going on this week. I might go get my nails done. I might not. I might continue to be sick, and I might not. I don't know right now. All I know is all I want to do is just cuddle up and pull blankets up and sleep and be left alone, to be honest. But I am kind of hungry. So I'm going to eat dinner tonight. I hope it doesn't hurt my throat too bad. I didn't think about that tomato on my sore throat.
it shouldn't.
I hope not. The kids wanted to stop and get takeout. And I said, no, we can't afford it. We can't afford it. So I went and got a frozen lasagna and a loaf of garlic bread and a bag of shrimp because Ben doesn't like the lasagna, and did the math and realized I should have got takeout. Would have been a little bit cheaper. This is, I don't know if it's better for you, but it's more filling and stick to the ribs and more like a real meal. So I couldn't cook the other night. Oh my gosh, my ankle was so messed up, wasn't it, Mom? It just wouldn't hardly hold me. It was a mess.
You know what I just thought of when you said it would have been cheaper to do carry out?
What?
I was thinking of something I made up to tune the song. I'll get us copyright struck.
Okay.
Guess how it went?
I don't know.
Rod on the mom's brain and a confused wolf.
Anyway, he's a
Get it?
crazy kid. Yeah. So, I guess we better finish off this video. Who's got a quote? Ben?
Yeah.
Did you say fish? Yeah.
How about you? You got a better quote?
Let me think for a sec while you do yours.
I don't have a quote.
It might be a repeat, it might not, but I forget if I did it.
Okay.
Ay caramba.
Ay caramba. My quote is a direct quote, word for word, and it's shut up and leave me alone. And that would be me. I'm quoting myself. Shut up and leave me alone. Usually followed by I'm sleeping here. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Hope your day's going well and that you feel better than I do. And I think that's about it, really. I think that's all that's going on.
Yep.
We'll keep you posted as we get closer to the giveaway. And just take care of yourselves and stay warm, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.